Today we're going to talk about changing dimensions. What happens to volume when we change the radius, we change the height, we change anything? Find the volume twice, new and old, then divide to compare.
Alright, example 1. A box with a rectangular prism. Alright, we have our length is 9, our width is 3, and the height of the box is 6. So we're going to find the volume. 9 times 3 times 6 is 162. But then we're going to double the length, which is 9. What is going to happen to the volume?
Double the length, this is 9. 9 times 2 equals 18.
Plug 18 into your length, Mr. Buck.
Okay.
And your width is still 3, so times 3. And your height is still 6.
Very good.
So we're going to use our handy dandy calculator here. And the volume would be 324.
324. Do I have to put units, Miss Barnes?
Yes, inches cubed.
Cubed. Very important. Students always label your work.
Yes.
So what happened to the volume?
Well, we have to check.
We have to divide
We're
to
going
compare.
to divide 324 divided by your original volume.
By 162.
By 162 equals.
Okay. What do we come up with?
2.
Yes.
So our volume is double from our original volume. If you double the length, then your volume is going to be double.
Very good.
Ooh. Example number 2. If you had a cylinder and you doubled the radius, what would happen to the volume? Let's look. So we have our cylinder here, and our radius is 5 centimeters, and our height is 8 centimeters. So the question asks, we double the radius, what will happen?
So we know that for pi, we're going to plug in our numbers. For pi, we need to use
Do you want this
3.14.
one?
And our radius is 5. And we have to square it. Don't forget to square it. Times our height is 8. And we're going to use our calculator and figure that out.
628.
It's 628 centimeters cubed. So if we double our radius, Ms. Hantley already did it for us. It's now 10. We're going to figure out what happens to the volume.
So we plug in 3.14 for pi.
Okay.
The radius is 10. So 10 squared. And then the height is still 8. When you type that into your calculator, we get
2,512 centimeters cubed.
So what happened to the volume? We divide to compare. So we put the...
Should be new over.
It should be. Whoops.
Should be new divided by the old.
The bigger one divided, yeah.
So the new volume divided by the original volume is going to be 4.
So 2,000, put 2,500 on top.
Okay, right here.
Yeah.
2,512
divided by
628
628
equals 4. So our volume, if we double the radius, is actually quadrupled.
4 times bigger. All right, last example, example 3. What happens to a cone's volume if we triple the height?
All right, so our small cone here has a radius of 6 and a height of 7. So we're going to plug that into the formula. 1/3 times 3.14 times 7 squared.
And then the height.
Times the height, oh, I'm sorry, the radius is 6, times the height of 7. So 1/3.
Okay. 263.76.
You just type all of that in the calculator. And then Mr. Buck is going to do the big one. Here we go.
Okay, so the big one is, so first we take 1/3 and we multiply it by pi. Then we need to take, what's our,
Our radius is still 6.
still 6, so 6 squared, correct?
Times the height.
Times the new height of 21, is that right?
Yes. Because we're tripling the height, so 7 times 3 is 21.
When you type all that in, we get 791.28. And then to compare,
We're going to divide the big number, 791, or your new volume, divided by your old volume, which is 263.76. And you're going to divide, and the answer is 3. So our new volume is 3 times bigger than the original because we tripled the height. We'll do more examples tomorrow. Bye.